She had like, when she had stuff. Right. But
so you never in your life ever had to go to a doctor?
Never. Never took medicine. Never took medicine.
My goodness.
And so God has blessed her, and she's doing well.
Blessed her.
And she's doing well.
Yeah, she did.
So she's out of this, this.
And she was doing all right because we went to school up there and took our computer classes together, and we wrote.
I went and did
worked over there.
Yeah, she went to evangelizations the day before. Did 13 houses.
Right, that's what she said. She went out, did her evangelization work, came back and was cooking a crock pot, cooking meat on a crock pot, fell asleep, right, woke up, and that's when you realized your left leg wouldn't stand up.
Oh, I tried to tell you.
That is so good.
You know, I always bring you something.
Thank you.
You know, I was trying to get to you when you first went to Presbyterian. And the father, he told me that he announced it in church that you had had a stroke and had to go to Presbyterian. And then the next thing I know, you had been moved again.
Yeah. She went to
St. Ignatius.
She went to Good Shepherd first.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Good Shepherd's on 18th and Lombard. That was where she had her rehab at.
Okay.
And by her having a rehab there, she was really good rehab.
Yeah.
So then they moved her to St. Ignatius, and so it wasn't too good there.
St. Ignatius.
St. Ignatius.
Right, 45th and Haverford.
Right.
I thought that was all right.
So did I.
No, what I'm saying to you is, look, I'm not saying everybody, because they got good people there. But sometimes you get A's that
don't really get.
And kind of find out, like they would have Miss Proctor waiting, like she had to go to the ladies' room or something. They just have her waiting and stuff like that. And that I did not like. So,
you're so good.
Yeah, you got it.
God, it's Jesus.
So
We're going to give him the praise. But the main thing is that I just moved over here. All that aggravation that she had to go through, no.
Thank you.
None of the aggravation, so we just moved over here and she's been comfortable. So she's in here right now, but this is like a little apartment, but my son is getting ready to move some. And once I get straightened out, it has a walk-in shower. I'm going to move her right in there.
That'll be just fine.
But she's doing well, you know what I mean? And stuff like that,
Well, when we met like that, we just met friends, because I'm a widow too,
Yes.
I live by myself. So we had something in common.
Right.
And then we rode up there to school, and that's how we got acquainted. Yeah. And then Sister Janet, she left and left her there to do the work. I thought that was too much work for her.
Well, really, I think her mother saw us had too much work in this project.
I thought that was too much work for her, although they did give her an award.
No, it was too much. It's too much for her. She had too much. She carried the church.
Yeah.
She did everything.
She did that. She did.
When she put her love in, she did everything. And I just think it was too much stress and stuff. And that could have caused it too,
Right.
And then with her elder age.
That's a lot of strain. That's why I didn't choose to go into that.
Yes.
Although I went to school, we went up there and took that computer class, but she was good at it. So they wanted her in there, and I wanted to go outside. So I went in the garden.
Right. What is your name?
My name is Jean Reed.
Jean Reed. My name is Alberta. I am from Mother Sorrows and St. Ignatius. But I go to, on Sundays, I go to the adoration down at 21st and Green at Pink Sisters.
Okay.
Because I love, I'm from Mother Sorrows, but I love going to the adoration and prayer, and then we go back to the Mass. So I take my mother and I down there, and sometimes I come back to some of the things that she, like we have at Mother Sorrows, but adoration is my, where I really go. Because I have that peace.
I hear you.
And so I talked to Father Joe Konsky, and he said, go where you have to go.
Go where your heart.
With my heart, where I have peace at. But I've been a member of Mother Sorrows for a long time.
I have too, but it looked like it's, it's changed and it got slow. I miss Sister Janet. I hadn't got familiar with Janet and Elizabeth and Konsky. You know what I mean? I got comfortable with them, and then all of a sudden, then had to change over to this, what's his name?
You talking about Father Otto, Joseph Otto? Yeah.
Well, I used to open a church. Miss Proctor and I were opening the church together with Father Manzai. I did a lot of things with the church too, but I just got out of it. Like youth minister, we used to do everything together, you know. But I'm just grateful to God that she's doing well.
I'm glad she's doing well.
She's at peace now. Praise the Lord.
But everything was like it just fell apart when they left. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She left. Sister Janet left.
Sister Janet.
And Okonski left right behind her. And then, lo and behold, they left her there. And she was in there by herself. You know, and then all of that. And then she went down and looked like the people who, you know, that I love the most is gone. Yeah. And then I felt like I was lost, and I said, I'm going home too.
Let's be outside here. But like I said, you know.
Yeah, and I was worried and wondering about her.
You got a phone number? I'm going to give you her phone number.
Yeah.
She has her own phone now.
To her.
So you can have her own phone number.
Yeah.
Yeah,
she has backwards and forwards up here to that place, you know, the Lowe's and that shopping center. I'm up there all the time getting flowers.
You talking about that new shopping center up there on 54th, right up 52nd? Yeah, that's something special. I know what you're talking about.
I be in there all the time to get, you know, for consolation.
Oh yeah, it's a fabulous situation.
I need some flowers and stuff.
Fabulous location.
Well, I'm going to give you her number. You don't have Anita, do you?
No.
Her new number.
I'll be at church.
You going to church Sunday?
Yeah.
Oh, well, hey, that's going to be special.
That's my son's anniversary.
Right. Now, your son, I just cleaned their graves off last week, your son and your husband. Because they both with the two red things on it. Yeah. I cleaned that off last Sunday.
Even Mr. Hardy's
They helped there 4 years.
Right around the corner. I ain't even get a stone yet. I'm kind of trifling on that, but I'm going to get one.
I have a basket for him, so.
I'm so glad you came past. I mean.
Oh yeah, I've been asking where you was at. I mean, I didn't know. I knew they kept saying she was Veda Webb and all that, but I never had the address till today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just got the address. Yeah.
That's yours. My phone stopped working since that storm.
Yeah, that storm is hard.
My phone was not working.
Oh yeah. But no, I didn't have your address until today. I got it from what's the woman's name? Got real dyed blonde hair, light skin, gives out the program in the church.
Monica.
Monica, right?
Yeah, Monica.
So I got your address from her.
Thank you.
But I had asked. I told her.
She was around yesterday.
Oh, was that okay? Good. Yeah.
Monica was around yesterday.
Right.
Yeah.
I just wanted to, Miss Proctor to be okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's a blessing for you to be, just to be involved. Period. You know what I mean? When I heard, thank God, what I heard isn't correct. Because the way I heard it was totally incorrect. Oh yeah, the way I heard it said she came home, and when she got out of the rehab and was trying to go, back in the house, but because she lived alone and the neighbors saw that an ambulance came and took her, they went immediately in and ransacked the place, burglarized her. So thank God that ain't it. So that's what I say. You get third-party information.
Something did happen in the beginning, when she had some people clean, but it wasn't nothing like that. But what happened was the neighbors did not like Rose and her daughter.
Right.
And I didn't know they had went to Mrs. Proctor's house about 1 o'clock.
Okay.
And when they went there 1 o'clock, I didn't know anything about it because Rose didn't contact me.
Okay.
And they told Miss Proctor that they didn't want these people in her house, that these people could not take care of Mrs. Proctor.
Okay.
And then when I found out, I just came out and said, I talked to some of the neighbors and I told them, I said, look, this is all volunteer. Rose and Mona volunteer to help Mrs. Proctor. And I said, this is not about no money thing. So I said, it's nothing about that. So I said, nobody in the neighbors had even offered to help. So when I saw her like that, I said, Miss Proctor, you just had to go home now. She would have been sick. I might have had another stroke. But all that confusion, because she said that she went through an ordeal that night. But the neighbors wanted to fight the daughter, or argue with the daughter, or something like that, It was terrible, and she didn't need it. And what made me angry was, if you're a neighbor, why would you even want to upset her?
She was looking for She thought that was in.
See, the people thought that they was getting that Rose and Mother was getting money, but it wasn't. It was all volunteer. It ain't about no money. It's about loving one another. And you need to I said, help your neighbor. Help your neighbor.
Loving and caring.
That's what Jesus said do.
That's right.
So what we doing is nothing. We just doing what Jesus told us to do.
That's right. And that's why I said, let me come and see her.
That is so nice.
We met on those bases. We met on friendship, because I cherish those cards, you know, that she used to send me. And Sister Janet and her used to write me nice cards. And I used to send back little notes and stuff like that. We used to write each other in cards and change them at church. And I miss them. Her and Sister Janet.
I do, yeah. I see Sister Janet pretty often. She was over.
She come over?
Yeah, I be with Sister Janet all the time. Yeah, she's doing well.
She's doing well, ain't she?
She's doing well, and she was a big part of the church. She brought so many people in the church.
Yeah. And why would they have to move her?
I know, the DRE. You know, now they're gonna hire someone else.
And now there's nobody there now.
They're supposed to be getting somebody there, I think.
Yeah, they got somebody to replace her. I don't know who. They have some to replace her.
But she told me she was good, just like Miss Proctor, Father Okonski. That church was coming up.
She got us good, you know what I mean? She had us all in groves going over to the prayer meetings, you know? Every Thursday we meet, and we have, you know what I mean?
She's remarkable. You know, all that. Like I said, you know, but we're grateful to God that Mrs. Proctor's still here. Because like I said, so we praise the Lord, you know that.
Yeah, I praise the
Lord. Doing fine, you know. I'm just glad y'all came past because you don't have to have a invitation, just come. We're here. So you don't have to have an invitation just to come, just come.
Yeah.
I had called Father Otto, and when we had decided to get Miss Proctor out of the nursing, I said, well, you know, she's coming out home from the nursing home. I said, I want to let you know that she's going to be staying with me. This is after all that situation. And Mrs. Proctor called Father Otto and asked him to make sure that he announced it to the church.
Because Mr. Tooney went to communion every Sunday, and I didn't have his phone number, and I had no way of getting in touch with him, and I didn't want to make it in church for nothing. So I figured if Father Otto announced it, you know, he would know where I was.
Right.
But he didn't announce it.
You didn't announce it?
No.
Just said pray for it.
I was waiting, you know, and trying to listen for some more news about you, because, you know, I look around, you know, I don't never see you, and one time you was all right, and I thought I'd see you back again.
Yeah.
But then you had this here, so I got very, you know, disillusioned and downhearted thinking, you know what I mean? I said, well, I thought you was out of it. I thought you didn't have a stroke and know who I am or something like that.
Yeah,
I had to come.
Thank God I got my mind.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of.
And I got the use of my left hand, which I was left-handed anyway.
Yes, you were.
So I can still write and stuff. I'm feeling very thankful for that.
Yes.
So how's your right hand coming along? You starting to get more sensation in it?
No, it's not good. But they have hope for it, they say. They think I'll get some use of it. But it won't be like it was before.
Well, you never know. You can't. Hey, they said certain people couldn't walk and they walk. They said you can't see and they can see. You can't say your arm ain't gonna come back.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, you are real strong. You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, you keep on going.
The therapist, he says he knows I'm gonna walk again. He said he has no doubt about that.
You will.
So
I think you will. She got that willpower.
I have to get a trough, they call it, to put my arms in.
Excuse me 1 minute, Mr. Hardy.
Yeah.
My son got to come past the dog. They got to go in here.
Okay, all right.
They're going to be taking some stuff out.
Miss Proctor, how you doing? How y'all doing?
All right, baby.
Oh, Betty, did you bring the mouse? Like she is.
No, I didn't say